Hello, hello, hello. We're back. We're in the Storm Coast. There's a nug in front of us, and we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we closed absolutely on a frantic note because one of the most terrible enemies of the Inquisition, my lord, attacked us, a bear, and right now there's a dog. Okay, what's with the wildlife around here? But the dog is ignoring us, and this is good. The bear, not so much. He was actually viciously attacking us. And if you ever played Dragon Age Inquisition, you know that bears, not dragons, are the most dangerous thing you can find. Okay, Doggo is now attacking us. Whoever decides to train dogs to attack people, to kill, deserves to die, because dogs are good and pure beings, and they are not vicious creatures. They are made to be vicious. Anyway, stop talking about real life, and now we are here. We are trying to find out what happened to our agents of the Inquisition that were sent into the Storm Coast and disappeared. They were attacked. We don't know exactly who attacked them, but look over there. There's someone fighting. And there's a bear. Obviously there's a bear. Oh God, why? And now, as per usual, if they didn't take down the bear before, but it looks like we're good, because otherwise the bear stops attacking the enemies and starts attacking you, and that's a really bad thing for you to experience. Bears everywhere. It's not even a Friday. So we go inside. Ooh, my controller is now fully charged. I can do it without the cable. It's very interesting, I know. This is Tanakville. We're doing our Let's Play Inquisition. Welcome back. I saw someone getting online briefly and then disappeared, but I'm here. I'm not going anywhere for an hour or so. So we're looking for our soldiers, our scouts that are mysteriously gone. Ooh, nice echo. And while we're doing so, we are also trying to scavenge some stuff from around here. Honestly, there's nothing. Oh, there's a chest. An aggressive bow. I love this. You see the water coming down the walls. The Storm Coast is a damp place. So, we arrived here where it says we have to look for our soldiers, and nothing. We killed some bandits, or anyway, aggressive people, hostile people that were around, and we'll see. This place looks...
These must be the missing soldiers.
Oh.
Murdered. Shit. I will see that their families are notified when we return.
Thank you, Cassandra. That's pretty decent of you. Okay, we do have something to look for. There's a map on a table.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
Okay, we're gonna look for them and we're gonna make them pay. Read this. Bandit notes. These notes were found near murdered Inquisition soldiers. I know, I just found them. The paper is not crumpled or torn, as though it were left behind instead of dropped. It's not our place to disagree. They're attempting to set themselves up along the shore, and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. That's not healthy. You taught me that. If they're worthy, let them come with the mercy crest. The blades of Hessarian will listen. you will only get yourself cast out, or worse. So
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hessarian. It seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
Naming themselves after the sword that killed Andraste. Ambitious.
So Hessarian was a Tevinter general, if I'm not wrong, and he was actually the one who, when Andraste was burning on her pyre and she was being burned alive, he actually killed her with his sword as an act of mercy. Do I remember that correctly? I think so. So he is a controversial religious figure, a bit like the legendary Longinus. Is it Longinus in English? I think it's that, or Longinus. Anyway, in Latin it's Longinus, who takes his spear to the chest of Jesus to see if he's alive or not, and the spear becomes the Holy Lance, etc., etc. I'm pretty well versed in this kind of lore more than others, so sometimes the parallels are, I don't know, pretty evident. Anyway, so it says that there's this group. Oh, Serpentstone. That's one of my favorite materials. This group is camped further along the coast, and it looks like one of them or two of them that were here and who killed our people left a message for us to find. And it looked like there's some dissension in the ranks. What's that? Why is this ram aggroed? I have no idea. I'm not gonna fight it. But that means that he's probably going to aggro me every time we walk along him. And it's annoying as fuck. Anyway, we have to find them. But the thing is, the note says that we actually have a way to challenge their leader, and in order to do that we need to show up with something called the Mercy's Crest. I wonder what that is. And here we have the enemies encampment. Okay, let's see. If we don't want to fight anyone, we can disengage and okay, that should be it. But you see the little red arrow, that's the ram. So if he comes in range back, everybody is gonna freak out. I'm gonna kill it because it bothers me. So that's the camp of the Blades of Hessarian with an H. Okay. So we need to have this Mercy's Crest thing equipped. And I could pretend not to know what the Mercy's Crest is, but that would be pointless because I've played this game before. So, I'm gonna surf down this ledge. We're bypassing the encampment, and we're going to go back to our camp. There's someone. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. Okay. Children, keep your distance, because if we get too close...
You're the dragon expert. What do we do now?
Don't get killed
Thank
by
you.
either of them.
Thank you. Cassandra is actually the dragon expert because she comes from Navarra, and Navarra has a great tradition of dragon hunting, and that's awesome. But this... Okay, can you see it? Should I move in another position without entering the kill zone? Wow. Dragons have this attack that it's honestly the one that can get you in trouble here. Al is doing it now. If you are in range, this thing that is doing now, that she's doing because that's a female dragon, can grab you and it's going to pull you in, and then you're gonna be in combat with this dragon. Do you remember correctly? And this dragon is called Vinsamer. Let's see if I remember correctly. Yes, it's called Vinsamer, and this is one of the dragon I usually have the most difficulty with. She's a bitch, in a good sense. I mean it in a real good sense. She's a hard fight. Look at that! Yoo-hoo! Go, dragon! And the giant is not... Let's see if we can do this. Okay, can you see it better now? Yes. Oh, this fucking boat is in the way. There's something else here? What is it? Is this the bear? Oh no, it's one of the blades of Asarian that's gonna get itself killed. And this is so fantastic because you can see them. Oh god, this is a great battle. This is obviously the same dragon we saw flying overhead when we just got here. Okay, oh, the blades of Asarian are getting into the fray, but the pull-in from the dragon clearly doesn't work on them. I'm very envious because it's something that usually gets me into so much trouble when I fight dragons. And Vinsamer, as I was saying, she's a female dragon. All the dragons, these are high dragons. Can you see her? She's beautiful. And high dragon, oh crap, let's go back because we're getting too close. All the high dragons that have wings are females. Only female dragons have wings.
Waking sea. Somewhere across all that water is Kirkwall.
It was a long journey to Haven.
Considering the company, I'm surprised it didn't feel longer.
This kills me every time. I'm sorry, Dragon, I got distracted, but this truly kills me every time because Varric looks at the sea, the waking sea, and there, on the horizon, somewhere,
I have a serious question for you, Iron Lady.
I can hardly wait.
In the Imperial Court, if someone uses the wrong fork at dinner, is that worse than death or just social suicide?
It's impossible to say, my dear. Anyone who has ever so misstepped was stabbed to death with the proper fork.
And every time I get that Varric line, somewhere beyond all these waters there's Kirkwall, I get sad thinking about what happened in Dragon Age 2 and anyway, sorry. These guys survived. Are they Blades of Asarian? Let me see. Yes, of course you are. Oh, let's have a proper look at them. He's an Asarian shield. Look at that. Beautiful design. Pity you're gonna die. Oh, since we're here. And these guys are going to die, so yay. And besides that, Viv, thank you. Okay, they survived the dragon, but they're not going to survive the Inquisition. I'm sorry. Dead. I love how your partners and companions shout dead or other very aggressive stuff when fighting, because it doesn't change if you're fighting a bandit, a dragon, a bear, or a fennec, or a sheep, or whatever poor creatures is in the way of your party. And sometimes it sounds a bit grotesque. Some cotton. If I remember correctly, since... Okay, we go and see the scene where they fought. and somewhere along the line, where is it? Oh, here it is. The giant was killed and his poor remains are here, and they are usually filled with good stuff. So we have gold, a longbow, an armor, and a topaz. Usually it's better, but you have to kill the giant yourself, and this is kind of fair. So, hello Anto, I've got wings, I'm fabulous. Precisely. As the high dragons are, there are a number of high dragons scattered along the game. Vinsima is usually the first one you see, but I strongly, vehemently recommend you not to fight Vinsima immediately. Actually, you can't. So, you cannot go and fight Vinsima immediately unless, I guess, you get too close to the fight between the dragon and the giant, and then they turn and attack you. But they don't stay to finish the fight. You usually die, and then they don't stay there to finish the fight, because to fight Vinsima properly, you actually have to get to the place where she lives, and it's an island, and to get there you need to do a couple of quests and unlock a zone, a specific zone, before you can do that. So don't go and try to fight a dragon unless you're leveled up enough, because that's suicide. Of course, there are people who say that dragons are actually pretty easy and that you don't need to be leveled up or anything to do that. Ooh, there are a lot of spiders in this cave, but I don't feel like it. I hate spiders. We're gonna do that later. If I remember correctly, now I'm blocked. Let's see if we can go around without dying, because unfortunately if you end up in the water you're going to die. Can we go around here? Yes, we can. And your Inquisitor cannot swim. That's like, you cannot go 1 meter along the water without dying. Are you another blade of Asarian? Yes, you are. And you're also dead. We're going to go along the coast. If I remember correctly, our camp is not too far. So that would be nice. Not too fast travel, but if I get bored, I don't want to bore you as well with a lot of traveling around, because we already have to do a lot of stuff. Oh, here is one of, I don't remember for what, but this is useful. This is Black Lotus. And I don't remember exactly, but there's one of the potions that are pretty useful during the game that requires Black Lotus. So when you find it, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. It's pretty rare. It's not extremely rare, but it's rare. What is this? Onyx? No, iron. Okay. Oh, are you still blades? Yes, Asarian shield, Asarian shield. I'm gonna electrocute you, sorry. And we're gonna fight you. I'm gonna go up here. Make it take you! Thank you, Cassandra, I love your battle cries. Are you dead? Yes, you're dead. Isn't the Storm Coast amazing? I mean, look at that. I think this scenery is fantastic. This place is called Storm Solitude. Ooh. Let's see where we are. I always get the command for the map wrong. Sorry. Okay, we can go and set up camp. Oh no, it's already set up. So, okay, let's stop and just fast travel. Here we go.
Nothing to report, sir.
Inspect requisition. As you can see, you can do this already. It needs 1 deep stalker hide and 2 serpent stone, and we should, yes, we do have them both. If you don't have the deep stalker hide when you come to this, you can get inside that cave that I bypassed earlier, and you'll find deep stalkers there, if I remember correctly, so you can craft this. This is this Mercy's crest. These special amulets are respected by the Blades of Hessarian, and fashioning them will allow our agents to negotiate with the cultists and perhaps gain some converts to our cause. And it gives you also 1 power. Now, should we? Yeah, why not? Okay. Now that we did this, she will want to talk with us again, but I'm going to run away before she can say, "A moment, Inquisitor, because he trusts you." Because I don't feel like it. Okay. Why did I end up in the map? Oh, because I'm trying to exit the map without realizing it. Okay, I'm at the edge of the map. Let's see. We can change the party at camp if we want to, or we can simply go. Now, we're going to go and do this Blades of Hessarian thing because it's annoying and I want it out of the way. The Storm Coast doesn't have a whole lot of interesting quests so far, as far as I remember, but it's a beautiful scenery. Yes, it makes you feel cold and damp, but not in a bad way. I mean, sometimes it's pretty nice, and for some reason it's... Oh, a bear. Okay, I think this bear here respawns every time we get here, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna go and see if Cassandra this time can be taught how to fight properly. So, use this. I said use this, please. Oh, Cass. Our friend in the other live stream said that one technique to fight bears is actually to go and stand in a place where they cannot reach you. This is all good and well, but if you are using a melee character like Cassandra, you cannot do that, because you cannot fight without getting into close range. Cassandra is getting her arse kicked, and I'm gonna demonstrate the power of the regeneration potion right now that I was talking about. As you can see, she doesn't get healed immediately, but she will get healed over time. Okay, let's go. Why? Okay. This, if she actually survives that long. Let's war cry. Okay, so we have a bit of guard, and guard is good because it keeps you away from damage for a while. The bear is almost gone, so as you can see, bears have 4,006 Oh, a lot of damage. I can't read. That's too small. But okay, after a while they get down. Cassandra took quite a beating, but that's kind of a role. And every time you take a bear down, take your souvenirs and your trophies, please. Because, as you can see, Cassandra has this blinking light around her right now, and that means the potion is working, is making her whole and good again. So let's go up here and then down the same hill to fight the blades. Ooh, let's not forget to actually equip the medallion, the Mercy's Crest, because if you don't do that, you end up in a very bad situation. So let's accessories. Let's accessorize an amulet of power. I'm gonna give it to Varric. So amulet of cunning, blah blah blah, Mercy's Crest. Okay, then you can give this amulet of power to your characters, and as you do that, as you have seen, as you can see, it disappears, it goes away, but you will have a you will get a point in power that you can use. Oh, let's get Cassandra God's belt. And maybe, no, not this. You can get this, babe. And I can get, not this. This one. And you get the Cloak of Shadow ring. Even if you still don't have it, I will give it to you soon. So, okay. Now, as you can see, Varric has now 1 point, 1 ability point to use. Let's get to it. Let's do this in archery, because of course Varric is the only character that can only use one weapon. I think you actually, I don't know, I never tried. I'm gonna try it afterwards. I don't think you can swap weapons for Varric. I mean, I know for certain that no other characters can use Bianca. So you cannot, let's say, give Bianca to another rogue like Sarah or the one we will still meet later. I'm not sure, but I think Varric can use other weapons, and you can spec him as, I don't know, a double dagger rogue, but that's honestly a waste because it's not good and is not in character. He uses a crossbow. So let's see what happens. Now we have the amulet equipped. Hello. No one's attacking us?
Someone's come with a challenge.
Your accent's not Orlesian, Iron Lady. Where are you from originally?
I was born in Wycombe, if you must know.
You're a fellow marcher?
Wycombe is a civilized city-state, unlike some.
Yeah, Starhaven is pretty much a collection of howling barbarians.
Which is just slightly less foul than Tantervale.
Okay, Varric, would you stop flirting with Vivian, please? He's actually... I never bring Viv with me, because I usually... okay, usually when I play a mage, I only bring another mage, and it's usually not Viv. We'll see who my favorite mage is later. And I never heard the banter between these two, and it's pretty good. Varric is flirting. He is really flirting it. So, okay, guys, so I'm gonna come in. You're not attacking us. This is the camp. This fight is nasty. This is a nice camp. Ooh, I like it. We have Look at the pictures on the wall. This is a nice place. Hello. You're not a nice man, though. Okay. Hasarian leader.
Challenge the blades of Hasarian.
Not by choice. Look at that beard. I promised you beards today. Hello. We don't actually have to fight.
There's been enough violence. Stand down.
I'm small.
My place.
Look at
Do
how...
you think I'll step aside for you?
Okay. Have you seen how small my poor Dalish is? And honestly, dude, I'm not fighting you in melee. I mean, have you seen yourself? Okay. Bye. Okay, it didn't work. Oh god, I don't remember how to do that. So anyway, we're going to fight you the old way. Like, I'm gonna shock you like hell. And Cassandra is going to do the rest, basically. Bam! Look at that, Cassandra. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, there are doggos that I need to fry. Sorry, doggos. Oh gosh, I hate the fact... Oh no. Okay, Viv. Yeah. I hate that I have to fry dogs because, as I was saying before, there are poor hounds that have done nothing wrong and have been raised in the wrong way, and I hate it. I hate to fight dogs in this game. You made me... The fact that Dragon Age Inquisition doesn't have a dog companion like the previous games had. I mean, if you remember, you obviously had your dog in Dragon Age Origins, and you had another dog, not the same dog, in Dragon Age 2. And you could name your dog whatever you wanted. Sandra, please do your job. Bam! And one of the questions that I always get is, how did you name your dog in Origins? And okay, the guy's dead. We can get back to fighting the old way. How did you get to name your dog? How did you end up naming your dog in Origins? So I am turning the question back to you. How did you name your dogs in Dragon Age Origins and in Dragon Age 2? And this is a real appropriate question, why we are killing dogs. Oh god, I hate doing this. I'm sorry, doggos. You're a good boy. But just imagine that you just stun them and then they wake up and with magic you uncondition them and they are good doggos, okay?
It's done.
It's
Provided
done.
no one stabs you in the back on the way out.
Let's hope so. If I remember correctly, there's no interesting loot. Exactly, this guy was an arse. And it didn't even... And they are all friendly now. So, how did you name your dog in Dragon Age Origins and in Dragon Age 2? Open question. Please, tell me. I want to know the names of all your doggos. Okay.
The blades of Hasarian are at your service.
Thank you,
You
darling.
want eyes on the coast. Here we are.
Okay, anything to report?
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, your worship.
Okay.
I should go.
I love the uniform, the Blades of Siren uniform, and as you can see, they're all twins. We got a bit lazy here, huh? Everyone looks the
I was
same.
just a girl. But I remember them, you know.
I know. We'll be safe here.
Okay, everyone leveled up. Yay for us. Let's loot the cabin of this asshole. Read the conversion of Asarian. Beloved Andraste, sit well at the Maker's side, and heart was weak until it served your greater glory and blah blah blah. Okay, this tells you the story of Hessarian, who sentenced Andraste to death, put her in the pyre, but he actually converted and took pity in her as she burned. Blah blah blah, and he drove his sword into the heart of the prophet Andraste, and so he spared her just a bit of the suffering, and became the instrument of the Maker's will, if you believe that. Let's see. Uanta says, I think about the dog. You called him Runt. Because I like to think he was the little one of the litter that's cute. Okay, this is the first time we find one of the chapters of Hard in Hightown, the book, one of Varick's books, and this is chapter 2. You get the chapters in random order. You find the different chapters in the same places, but they're not in order. So I'm not going to read this to you because that would make no sense. If you want, you can read the chapters in order in your codex, and they got this fantastic version of the book for purchase. Is now available. It wasn't when we first played Inquisition. Where were you, Cassandra? You came running from where? I don't know. Everyone looks the same in this camp, so I'm gonna go because it's creepy as fuck. Let's see this. I do not care what the Inquisition claims. They lie to serve their own purpose. Do not listen to their corruption. These eels belong to the Blades of Hessarian, and I have not been good to you. You follow my will as you would the will of Andraste. So you have so... Oh god, the guy was an asshole. I'm so glad we killed him. Anyway, my dog, my Mabari, because that's the breed of the dogs in Origins and in Dragon Age 2. And yes, let's go technical for a second. It's not completely true, the fact that you don't have a canine companion in Dragon Age Inquisition. But let's not go there for the moment, okay? No spoilers. Thank you. My Mabari in Origins and in Dragon Age 2 was actually called Maker both times. Because, yeah, I'm an idiot. And Maker's Breath got a whole new meaning when your dog is called Maker. I'm sorry. Everyone leveled up. So it's gonna be nice and lovely. But we're gonna go away right now. We're gonna go home for a second at Haven because we need to do some war table thingies, and then we're going to get the second beard of the day. Not like beard in the sense that I'm gay, but I don't want anyone to know. Not that kind of beard. One. Anyway, yes, my doggo, my Mabari was named Maker. He's always named Maker. I know the actual most popular name for the Mabari is Barkspawn, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. I don't know who actually came up with that. Barkspawn, it's amazing. As you can see now, Krem and the Iron Bull are here at the camp. Hello, Bull. Oh, can I climb you? No, because you have the little X in front of you. So if I try to jump, I'm actually going to talk to you. And I'm trying not to talk to you too much, because otherwise I'm going to fall for you. So let's go up. We're gonna glitch. Let's see. Exactly, just for a second it's going to freeze. I wonder what does it mean that it always freezes in another point of the stairway before, and now it changes. The first time it freezes in a different point. Let's go in. If you want to speak with Vivian, you can find her here. See? She got herself a little place. Let's loot. Herbs. She got herself this nice little table for her studies and everything.
All things in this world are finite. What one
I
man
will take
pays
these injuries.
Let's get our research done. Okay.
Is willing to pay.
I don't feel comfortable letting parts from demons be available for sale.
Thank you.
I'm not sure who would buy them.
Yeah. Segret is the merchant just outside, just inside the gates, and is kind of an arse. Honestly, he's not a good person. Let's see the situation here. We got Sarah's mission done.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Okay. The papers we received from Sarah's friends document a lord's sabotage of a rival's marriage. Quite the scandalous affair, very useful implying our influence. Thank you, Sarah. And then let's see here. Oh, we got a bit lazy with the war table. So, as you can see now that we decided to get the help of someone, the Templars or the Mages, we have these Champions of the Just that's available as a mission. But we also need to go and talk with the Mages in Redcliffe, and we were actually leaning towards that solution. If you go and choose Champions of the Just, and we can do that because we have 15 points in power, you will close the other route off. So I suggest you be careful and choose that only if you really want to do that and not the other. Let's do this. Didn't we do that already? Oh no, because we wanted Josephine to do that. Lord Kildad, a pariah even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. Yes, bye. He's an asshole. So go, all these mages, all these refugees, all they're bothering me, all. He's an asshole. Okay, let's do another mission here, like... Oof, this choose a successor in Leeds mission is really boring. This is another political one, and this is important. The confrontation with Mother Havara in the Valroyo market, that's the name of the sister of the Chantry who got punched, had the desired effect to a point. The Chantry condemnation of the Inquisition were lost amid a flurry of speculation over the action of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinion of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine... but dealing them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be of benefit. So Josie would say a delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed, make their voices louder than those who oppose. Very clever. Liliana probably says stab them all. Let's see, these clerics were not at the conclave for a reason. They all have secrets and weaknesses we should exploit. And Callan says we should send a contingent of Inquisition soldiers to the Grand Cathedral. They can offer protection, and their visibility will remind the clerics that they are not out of our reach. So basically, when you do missions, Callan's solution is always, yeah, let's send soldiers. But Cullen, the problem is that it's raining. Let's send soldiers. I actually like Josephine's solution here, but she's busy. Nah, let's go with this.
Let's see what we have.
It's absolutely not a good diplomatic idea, but I don't care. I'm not gonna be very diplomatic in this playthrough if I can, because I think my Inquisitor is not very in favor of politics and the chantry. So let's see if it's already here. Sarah is happy about it. These two sisters here have...
watch over you.
Okay, not now, but they usually have nice dialogue that you want to listen to.
So the Carter sells lyriums to both mages and Templars?
Uh-huh.
Right. Templars use it all the time. Nice, steady sales. Helps them fight magic, I think. The mages don't always need lyrium, but when they do, they buy it in buckets.
Okay, this is a dwarf talking, and he's saying, let me see his face, just a sec. He is saying, okay, he has no tattoo, so he is probably a surface dwarf, or a, no, he is a surface dwarf, because if you're a dwarf and you get out of Orzammar, that's the underground kingdom of the dwarves, one of them, but yeah, let's simplify. If you get out under the sky, you get exiled. You cannot live outside Orzammar. There is an exception for usually diplomats, I think. But outside of that, the dwarves who are merchants and sell stuff to the outsiders and travel outside Orzammar and all, they are all usual exiles, and the others are members of the Carta. The Carta is basically dwarven mafia. It's the underground. Let's see. A new song. Okay, this is a beautiful song. In the circle of Magi, where we will try with each other. Okay, this is a beautiful song, I was saying. And, okay, you don't like it, hmm? It's very nice, it has beautiful lyrics. And if you actually look for it, the tune, the melody, is of a traditional Irish, I think, ballad. Anyways, it's an old song. It's not an original melody. So, we collected another song. We're going... Oh, every time I get out... Oh, this, I think this is a glitch. This is not done on purpose, but every time you get in and out the tavern, you unlock another song. Let's see. Yes. This is one of my favorite. Empress of Fire. Bring us to glory. It's amazing.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Just, if you want, you can actually find all the songs from Inquisition. There is you see another song, Maker, I think. Yes. Yes, this time it's not always, not every playthrough that we get this little glitch that you get a new song every time you cross the threshold. It's not done on purpose, I think. Sometimes it happens, sometimes not. So we're going to look for the Wardens now, because Liliana told us about this supposed warden that should be around, and then we're going to see if we can find him. We have a camp pretty close, so we're gonna travel to this location, and we're going to bring with us people like, for example, Solus, who will need to level up. We're going to bring Iron Bull with us and a rogue, Sarah. Yay, let's mix it up a bit, okay? You can find, as I was saying, the songs from Dragon Age Inquisition online everywhere you want, I think, on YouTube here, but there are also playlists on Spotify, and you can, of course, buy them as an album. And I think if you're playing it on PC, and I think there's a way with the Game of the Year edition on PlayStation as well to have the soundtrack as music outside the game. It is worth it. It's very nice. Ooh, it's almost an hour, so we're going to do this, find the word and thing, and then we're going to wrap up for today. So let's level up for a second here. Solus. Okay, you need something a bit more badass, because right now you're pretty toothless. Sorry, darling. Okay, and Bull. Oh god, we absolutely need to spec Bull. So I'm gonna give him his usual two-hand fighting style, but is going to get this. It's quite important to spec Iron Bull correctly, because otherwise is absolutely useless. I mean, okay, this one, yes, is nice, and he's not a tank. Iron Bull is absolutely not a tank. Remember this. Is a fantastic addition to your party, but here you go. He can do tons of damage, but not exactly be a force on the battlefield that you can just unleash, because he's squishy. He's incredibly squishy. Okay, now we are speccing Sarah as an archer, and okay, we already gave them here this, and we will have another rogue later, not much later in game, but he will come soon enough, and he will be our double dagger companion, rogue companion. Oh, I need to do another thing before we go, or we're going to be really crap. Let's see, we don't have a better one. Yes, we do. The Wrath of Lovias. I love it. I love this this stuff. I usually give it to Solus, but not this time. Solus is gonna get no, the Mind Leech stuff is good for him. Okay, Iron Bull. What do we have? Because Bull's Edge is this massive Warhammer axe thingy that he has, and it's really nice. We also have a Claymore that's better. Talking about DPS, the Claymore is better, but I don't know. We don't have any bonus at criticals, and I like the fact no one explodes when you use it, so nope. Bull for now is gonna stay with that. And let's see if we have a nice bow to give Sarah, because she's using a pretty common trivial bow that does 47 in DPS terms. So let's give her this one, the Ferelden Skirmisher Longbow. It does no nothing nice. It doesn't have nice stuff, but that's good enough. And let's see armor, because okay, I love Sarah's outfit, but the problem is that it's not really good. Ooh, look at her. Okay, darling, you look amazing like this, but I'm not gonna dress you like that. Okay, she's fantastic in her hunter coat, but she's going to die if I do that. This one is, ooh, so sad. It's very sad. But I want you to live, so sorry. Okay, let's see if we do have something. No, this is too soon. I had these armors because I have them from the previous playthroughs. These are both basically end game armors, and I don't like to use stuff that it's really. Look at Solas dressed as a Kunari. This is so ridiculous. Look at him. I mean, my God, this is so ridiculous. Sorry, Solas. No, I'm not gonna do this to you. Sorry. Oh God. And Bull needs something better. He's usually going around shirtless, because if you had that kind of horns, you wouldn't like putting on and off a shirt every day. This should be the typical Kunari warrior attire, but it doesn't look good on him. I mean, you see how his chest changes. I don't like the fact that he gets thinner and leaner. I like my Iron Bully. With this, he covers up, and that's a pity. But since he's really squishy, I'm gonna cover him up, and I'm gonna give him a helmet, a Vitar as well. You don't see it, and it's nice. What Hunter says, too bad Bull seems to forget that he's not a tank. Yes, everyone seems to forget they're not tanks. I mean, oh, too many saves, so I'm gonna overwrite. Everyone goes headfirst into battle. They're kind of idiots. And so here's one armor you just have to try on the guys. Exactly. You should see everyone wearing the Avar armor, the painted mud armor, because everyone looks so fucking hot in that. And you should absolutely put everyone in the Kunari rope bondage shibari thing, because girls look fantastic in it. It's well met. A bit too BDSM for fighting, I think. It's not very safe for work. Girls look fantastic, and usually guys look like crap. And they are ridiculous. Not because it's because it's actually a full reskin of your character. So it changes every character's appearance, and sometimes it changes it in a way that's absolutely hilarious. So I love this place. This is one of the nicest, most beautiful scenery in Dragon Age Inquisition. Look at that. We have this amazing waterfall and a lake, and we're gonna bring death and destruction in this peaceful place. Isn't that amazing? And there's a bear. Obviously there's a bear. Oh gosh, why bear? Okay, we don't have Cassandra. And look at that, Bull is going at it with all his gut, and he's down. We almost done it, because as I was saying, Bull has amazing damage. He does a fuck ton of damage, but as you can see, he actually sacrificed half his health just for one bear. Bull. Darling, Bull, love, listen to me. You gotta stop. You are not a tank. Okay, he won't listen to me. So we're gonna take this bridge thingy Look at this lake. This is so nice. This is Lake Lucius. And we go. Oh, here's the one that Liliana told us to find. He has a very nice voice. The voice actor for Warden Blackwall is called. He's called Alistair something. I remember, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna look for it. Sorry, I forgot. Is called. Let's see, Alistair. Yes, I remember correctly. He's called. Oh gosh, why is this bit? Alistair Parker. Alistair Parker. And he has a fantastic voice.
Lie there and there, no gaps.
Hello. Are you a Grey Warden?
Keep focused. They'll know what it means.
I'm sorry.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not. How
Will
do you
the
know my
will?
name? Who said that?
Wow.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first.
Oh crap. These poor guys are not exactly happy. I love this scene because it's a great introduction for a character. And he is obviously the beard I was talking about in the title. I promised you. Bears and beards. Okay, he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
Well,
You're
hello.
a farmer. Why
No.
do you know my name? Who are you?
That depends on who you ask.
I've been called a lot of things lately by a lot of people.
Well, I'm talking to you. Stop dancing. Wait. That gear. That's Inquisition.
And we're investigating whether missing wardens are involved in the Divine's death.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
And this is all fucking true. Unlike a lot of things that will be said further on. I wasn't accusing the Wardens yet.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
This is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I know what is going to happen, and I'm really trying not to spoil you about anything, but this part of Blackwell, Anton here is right. We get in one of the best backstories in Inquisition, but simply he's a great character. Yeah, he's complicated, but he's a great character. This thing he does is very Grey Warden. You take people, you teach them to fight and to resist something that seems unlikely, and they live to fight another day. And I love this bit. Sorry. You can flirt with them is one of the possible romances, and I've been down that route, and it's awesome. I actually strongly recommend it. Investigate. The treaty is so powerful. Yes, we know about that. Where might wardens go? It tells you basically that it doesn't know right now. They could go to Weishaupt. Why haven't you disappeared?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
Okay. We have to say this, and I hate because it's not fruitless.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
Yes! Join the Inquisition.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
I'm sorry. I would love to climb you like a tree. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? We're not taking him with us right now. We're taking Solas and the rest that we already expect. We're gonna do something, and then we're gonna say goodbye for today. Look, see, there's another mosaic piece. You want to take them as soon as you see them, because you are going to forget the location of the mosaic pieces, and you're going to hate looking for them. I never managed to get them all. I don't think I will in this playthrough, because that would be so tiresome to watch for you. And honestly, I'm trying to balance a playthrough, playing and actually do something that is interesting and fun to watch. So we have a book here that explains you the Eurasian Empire a bit. You can read it in the codex if you're playing, or you can find it everything online. I'm not gonna read it to you because there's something more interesting that we can find around here, looting the sad remains of the ones who attacked us just right now. Oh, a note. A letter found on the body of a bandit who stole from refugees in the hinterlands. Bastards. The ink is smudged and only a few sentences can be made out. You can die pretending you'll earn back your soldier's honor, or you can do something with the skills that son of a bitch taught you. Spend some time with my boys. No one will know who you are in Ferelden. And it's not so bad. A little bit of smuggling, a little bit of extortion. You'll get used to it. Look at this. Look at this note. Read it. Put it away in your pocket. Remember it. Okay? I'm not saying anything else. Look at it. Read it. Remember it. And we're done for today. We got bears. We got beards. We got flowers and plants. And I hate these fishy things because they remember me of... Okay, this is really pointless, but I've been to Malaysia, years and years ago. It was, oh God, I think it was 1997 with my parents. I don't have that kind of money to travel that far, but we used to have with my parents to travel. It was amazing. It was amazing, but there was this kind of use for dried fish in the markets around the places that we went, and they look exactly like this, but orangey and all dried up. and the smell was actually disgusting. I love the smell of fish for some reason. I don't know. Where I work, there's a fishing market, and I adore the smell of fish and fresh fish. It reminds me of the seaside and everything, but dried fish, it's something that I really don't like. And every time I look at those, I remember this. And I know you don't care about it, but I wanted to tell anyway. Okay, my bit of funny stories and stuff, it's over. We got our bears.
I've
we
been
got
here before.
what?
Then I left.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. That was so interesting. We are going to wrap it up for today, and we're going to get back to do some quests tomorrow and see what the story brings us next. So, as we were saying last time, I'm going to exit, this time pursued by a beard. Bye! Oh, of course, like and subscribe, please.